Isn't it always a good look when activists attack the very people they need in order to have a job? Because that's exactly what's happening now with Intergalactic, the heretic prophet, as the actress is now mocking gamers with sharing pro DEI fan art, saying, "You mad, bro?" I have a few different things to show off, but before I get into the topic, if you enjoy the content I create, check out the links in the description, join the community in my live streams, and consider supporting through Patreon or YouTube memberships. Now, there are a ton of activists that work within the industry now at the game developer level, the writers, producers, and when it comes to lead actors and actresses, and I say this all the time, people are allowed to have their own opinions. Even if I do not agree with you and your radical leftist BS, if you can, leave your politics at the door when going to work. I don't care what you are politically. I do not care about your sexuality. I do not care about you as an individual, right? Because everyone's going to have their own opinions, and even the, in my opinion, worst types of people can create art. It doesn't matter if you're a conservative or a liberal. I don't care. Just go to work, make something good. And unfortunately, though, that's not the case with a lot of these people. While they do attempt to ultimately start off respectful, it typically devolves really fast, and it's already devolving with Intergalactic because of this actress now mocking gamers. So Tati Gabrielle, the actress for Naughty Dog's upcoming game Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet, mocked gamers by sharing pro-DEI fan art and asking, "You mad, bro?" In her post on her Instagram stories, she shared a fan art created by ex-user Lou Aria of Ciri from The Witcher 4 and Gabrielle's character Jordan Munn from Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet. Now, this image has been floating around the internet since the Game Awards, and it's so funny to me because it says so DEI-licious and 100% incel tears in the cringiest manner possible, right? This is why people mock leftists in the gaming industry, because they think that this is supposed to be funny, this is supposed to own the chuds, yet it really only makes them look really pathetic. And she added the caption, "You mad, bro?" No, why would I be mad at female characters existing? What I'm mad at is the very unprofessional behavior of actors and actresses like this, but also the disrespect for source material. When it comes to Jordan Munn, there is no source material, so she can be the cringiest fucking girl boss possible, and that's fine. But when it comes to Ciri, they are severely altering the lore and moving farther away from it in order to get to their end goal of her being a full-blown Witcher, and they've even admitted that she's going to be weaker in this game than she should be because they needed to make it make sense for a game. If you can't make it make sense in the confines of the original text, you shouldn't be doing it. That's it, period. End of story. And the Witcher games are amazing, don't get me wrong, but they did always stray a little bit from the original material, though this is in a wildly different direction. So I'm not even mad, I'm just really disappointed with the people who are supposed to kind of be the defenders of the lore, the defenders of this franchise, throwing it away. And in the case of Jordan Munn, she just seems like another cringy, strong, independent woman girl boss. Like, I'm just disappointed that these people at Naughty Dog couldn't write something slightly better. This is what hundreds of millions of dollars is going towards. Nobody's mad that, oh my god, a woman is the lead character of a video game. We have seen so many successful games like Nier Automata, Stellar Blade, Bayonetta, Tomb Raider. The list goes on and on. Blood Rain comes to mind instantly. Again, list goes on, and that's fine. Nobody cares. People just want good games at the end of the day, but we also do not want disrespectful lead actresses. This Instagram story post comes in the wake of the game getting massive amounts of dislikes and getting trounced in views by Elden Ring Night Rain. She's clearly just a bit upset, right, that she is receiving a lot of backlash, that Naughty Dog is receiving a lot of backlash, but maybe she didn't know what happened with The Last of Us Part 2 and how our trust in Naughty Dog is like hanging on by a thread. I don't trust them anymore. There are still plenty of people who are willing to give them a chance, which is totally understandable, but they really dropped the ball with that game. And we're also, again, just sick and tired of this strong woman archetype that is being pushed in all forms of media right now. Maybe this will be a great game, but the point of an initial trailer release is to judge it. Usually companies want you to judge it and then take something positive out of the experience and say, oh, wow, this is cool. I'm going to pre-order it when pre-orders go up. But that means we can also negatively judge it, negatively react to it. And that's all we're doing. We're not ists and phobes for doing that. We're simply being consumers. But the announcement trailer is sitting at 96,000 likes to 240,000 dislikes, and the one on the Naughty Dog account is sitting at 67,000 likes and 163,000 dislikes, and the comments are still off on the official Naughty Dog post. When the Game Awards was happening after this debuted, I went to their channel and the comments were instantly off, so they knew that they were going to face backlash for this. Why would you want to create a game that you know is going to be controversial? But to each their own, they can do what they want, and that means we also can do what we want and not purchase it. Though, I mean, it's funny to see this happening because gamers are speaking up for themselves, and then you have lead actresses saying, you guys are mad? DEI-licious, incel tears, fragile masculinity? No. We're just criticizing you. It really just shows how insecure she is about this project by sharing this and leaving this caption. And funny enough, it seems like she actually realized the damage that she did to her image because she deleted it. She decided, no, this is too far. I'm gonna remove it. But yeah, I mean, the damage is already done. When you post something like this on the internet, especially to millions and millions of people, it's bound to be screenshot and archived, and it already was. So while you can delete it, you can't hide from it because it already exists on the internet. I don't know why these people don't ever just take a step back from social media when they're upset or they're a little bit heated and decide, you know what, I am not going to make a post right now. I will in a few hours after I've thought about it a little bit more. But that never seems to happen. And now she's got an even worse image. People are pointing and laughing, saying, this is terrible. She shouldn't have done this. Deleting shows that they know what they're doing is wrong. People laughing, saying, I love when they antagonize fans. It makes their product bomb even harder. They simply do not learn from their mistakes. This is a path that always leads to abysmal sales and significant damage to reputation. Naughty Dog thinks that they are safe because of their legacy. So was BioWare. Now look at them. The same thing with Obsidian. While I do think Avowed is going to sell to a certain extent, I think that the player numbers are really only going to be saved because of Game Pass, but in totality, I don't think that this game is going to be some, mega smash hit, and that's just the fact of the matter that all of these studios that have been in the industry for years and years that so many people have loved are pushing customers away, and those customers are going to leave. There are tons of video games that release every day, every week, every month, and every year now. There are millions of titles to choose from, so why would we choose from games that have lead actors and actresses and writers and directors who hate our guts? That's just not going to happen. So yes, she did ultimately delete this post. She's trying to hide now because she is facing so much more backlash. But when you disrespect fans, you are going to get absolutely roasted. I will be keeping my eye on her social media to see if she makes any other statements. But for now, that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, give it a like, and if you didn't, give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I'll talk to you all again in the next video really soon.